Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to do a video on designer items that I would buy again. So like just for example, if something were to wear out, that I would repurchase this item. These are all going to be things that I have already and that I use quite a bit and that I feel like are worth the money. So if you are building up your collection right now, these might be some of the items that you may want to consider because these have done me very, very well for the price. And I would also, without hesitation, rebuy any of these items again. I'm not going to go in a particular order, but I figured I just kind of like lay everything out. I have some of the things behind me that I'll mention too, and I have a list going on my phone. So I figured I would just put everything out there in no particular order, talk about each one for a little bit, let you know why I would repurchase them and why they're important to my collection. Okay, so the first item that I have is right here. These are the Gucci loafers. I believe they used to be called the Brixton loafers, but I think they have a different name now. I don't really know, but they fold down in the back. They're the kind that have that little like seam right here, so they're supposed to be able to fold down in the back. I never wear mine like that, so they're not really like, they don't really stay down like that. But these have been amazing, and I was really hesitant to buy them because of the price. I believe that they're somewhere around like $750, I want to say. I was super hesitant to buy these because I wasn't sure if I was going to wear them a lot. I did buy them back when we were still going to the office, so I was like, wow, these would be perfect work shoes. I love the way that they looked. People styled them really well, and they got tons of great reviews on people's YouTube videos. The price is still a little much for me. So I went and I looked on eBay and I actually got a used pair on eBay. And then what I did was I took them to a cobbler and they replaced the bottom. They did like a rubber bottom for these because they're pretty worn out underneath this. They did a rubber bottom here. And I think this was already like this, that back heel part already had this rubber on the end, but they did this part up here. And then they also conditioned the leather so that they would look like nice and shiny and new. And then I was ready to wear them. I wore these a ton, and I still wear these even though I'm not going into the office. I thought that these were going to be strictly an office shoe. They're absolutely not. I wear them all the time. A lot of times what I'll do when I wear these just in regular life, I live in a downtown area, so I say this all the time, but I usually walk places when I go anywhere, like restaurants, going out, bars, stuff like that. I usually walk. If I know that I'm going to be walking really far and I'm not going to wear heels, like if it's daytime or something and I don't know where we're going, I usually go to these. I will go to these if I need to look like a little bit nice, but I don't want to wear heels walking around for hours and hours. I will put these on without hesitation. These are so comfortable. I could walk forever in these. They don't hurt anywhere. They just kind of mold to your foot. It probably helps that they were a little bit broken in since I did buy them used, but I would 100% buy another pair of these if anything were to happen to them. Hopefully not, but if anything were to happen to these, I would without hesitation buy another pair. Also, I feel like these, I haven't really taken these many places since everything that's been going on, but I feel like these would be great travel shoes because they fit really like compact into a suitcase. You can just put them like this. They fit really well into really anywhere. So this is a perfect shoe to have if you want to look a little bit nice, but you don't want to wear heels. These are amazing. Okay, next up is my favorite accessory. This is the Louis Vuitton 6 key holder. I have done a couple videos with this in it, so I will keep it short on this one, but this is something that I use literally every single day. I do have my car key on it and I have my other keys inside. I also keep my cards in here, so you can see that I have quite a bit in here, but I use this every single day. This is the only designer wallet that I've ever had, I believe. Yeah, this is the only designer wallet that I've ever had. I've had this in a couple different colors. I've had a few different ones of these, but this is the only designer wallet that I've ever used. And before that, I actually used a Kate Spade wallet for a little while back when I was probably like at the end of high school. So that's how long I have been rolling with this. I'm 26 to give you guys an example of how long ago that was. But this has been absolutely amazing to me. I do not plan on trying any other brands of wallets. I don't plan on doing anything else because these have been perfect for me. I even have a backup one just in case, you know how Louis Vuitton is with SLGs showing us sold out on the website and you can't get them. So I even have a backup one of these because I don't plan on using anything else. I would rebuy this again and again and again. The next one is going to be another pair of shoes. These are the Gianvito Rossi Plexi pumps. I have these in a few different colors, and these are one of those shoes where if I had to like recommend a shoe that is going to be comfortable for all day wear, I would recommend these, but make sure that you get the right size because I had some trouble with sizing with these at first. I found out I'm normally a size 40 in most designer shoes. And then I tried a 40 in these. They were way too small. I tried a 41. They were too big. And so I finally got a 40.5, which they did not show on a lot of websites. And I just happened to find a used pair on Fashion File on the RealReal. The sizing matters so much in these because they are going to mold to your foot. So while you do want them to be a little bit snug when you get them, like you should when you get high heels that are like leather or anything like that, you don't want them to be too tight because they're not going to stretch a ton up here. So you want to make sure that this really fits. And then the rest of it, you're going to be good because you have the Plexi. So also if they're like even a little bit too big, they're going to of course slip off the heel. And I found that having a heel insert in these in the pair that was a little bit too big was not super helpful, and it didn't make them super comfortable. But when I got the exact size that I needed, they are amazing. So it took a little bit of trial and error. So I definitely say these are ones that you want to try on before you buy them, or make sure that you buy some that are returnable, because I know sometimes on the RealReal certain things aren't returnable. So you might want to consider that. If you are going to look for a pair of these online, hopefully they have them at like a local store that's near you, so that way you can try them on, because that is the best way to go. I have 4 pairs of these and I would buy them again and again, especially this black suede pair. This is my favorite pair. All right, the next item is my Louis Vuitton planner. I actually just recently did a video on my 2021 luxury wish list, and I mentioned this in there because I wanted to get a large size of it. So I would repurchase this, but in the large size, if that makes sense, because I have been really liking this. I got the insert from Etsy, the inserts for in here from Etsy, and I can leave the link down below. That way if you guys are looking for inserts for these, you can see the ones that I have. But I have been using this to track my workouts and write down everything that I've been doing, because I've been working out quite a bit lately, and it's also kind of new to me, so it's really helping to be able to write down everything and just have some type of visual kind of record of it, because I know that like the Apple Watch helps, all that stuff helps, and all the apps and everything, but a lot of people have told me that there's something different about writing it down. So I've been taking that advice and going ahead and putting it in here. I feel like this is one of the things that also helps me stay motivated, because I have to fill out my little square in my little journal. So I've been loving this, but I would like to use it for more than just workouts. So that's why I really want the big one, because then I can track my workouts in there, plus I can track what I have to do. Any appointments or anything like that would be really nice. Just kind of a personal all-around planner, and this is just not big enough for me to do that. So I'm excited to hopefully purchase it in a larger size. That'll be really great. But yeah, I would rebuy this item because I feel like it's totally worth it. I love this little cover. Who knows how old this cover is? I don't even know where the date code is or anything on this. It said on the website when I bought it from Fashion File, but I know that it's an older item and it's held up beautifully. So I don't regret this purchase at all. I would totally purchase it again, just in a bigger size. Okay, so the next one is an item that I did not think that I was gonna buy, but I did, and now I love it. So it is the Chanel, sorry, I know the chain sound is loud. It's the Chanel Boy though, and this is in lambskin, and I did buy it pre-loved. I bought this on Fashion File. I love this bag. I found it at a really good price because it is a little bit scratched up. It's not like in perfect condition or anything. I don't really mind that because I was going to use it anyway. I don't let any of my bags just sit on the shelf. So I was going to use it anyway, so I don't really mind. It's still in pretty good condition. I wear this all the time, and a lot of the reason is because I do have a bit more of like an edgier style, and I feel like the classic flaps don't always go with what I wear. So getting this one with this like super chunky hardware goes perfectly. I like to wear this crossbody almost all the time, and I'll wear like my leather jacket over it. That's the look that I really like. But I love this bag. The only thing, and I've said this in another video, but just to let you guys know in case you're thinking about getting it, the only thing that bothers me is that you probably should keep like a smaller bag inside of here to keep anything small inside. Just because if you have anything in here like a lip gloss or anything tiny, it'll get through this hole. Like if you go and you set it on the seat and it goes like this, or like in the car, because I tend to do that, or like I'll drop it on the floor on accident in the car, and stuff will just come out of here, and I'll just find things that I lost all over the like floor of my car. So there's that. So just make sure that you're able to kind of deal with that, because even if I put my Louis Vuitton cosmetic case, the little one, in here and just kept my stuff in there, that would resolve the problem. But also that's kind of annoying because it's supposed to be a bag in itself and stuff shouldn't fall out the sides. But that's just the design flaw that I feel about it, and I don't love that about it, but I do love everything else about it. So I would totally purchase this in another color or something if something came along. It's not really on my wish list right now because this one is working perfectly fine for me, But if I were to ever need to replace this for any reason, like I said before, hopefully not, but this is an item that I would buy again. The next one is something that I haven't talked about in a while, and I actually made one of my first YouTube videos about this item, and this is still the same pair from then. My Chanel Espadrilles. I've had these since about I think 2015 I bought these, and I bought them used. I bought them used on eBay, and I love these. I can't explain to you guys how much I love these because they honestly mold to your foot. Besides the fact of having to be careful because you can't really wear them in the rain or any type of like bad weather. I live in the desert, I live in Arizona, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't rain very often here, so I don't really mind that at all. I love these. I think that these are just the cutest shoe. I think that they go great with just like a pair of jeans, a Chanel Jumbo, just something super simple, and I love them. So these are definitely a pair of shoes that I will keep in my collection forever. And I do have another pair. I have a pair in navy blue that matches my navy blue Chanel medium classic flap, but I would buy these over and over again. Like honestly, I think 2 pairs is more than enough. The black pair and the lambskin is just amazing, and this is, I feel like, is a staple in my collection. They are so comfortable. They just mold to your foot, and I love them. I'm just now realizing that there's a lot of shoes on this list because the next one I'm going to show you is also a pair of shoes. It is my Hermes Oran sandals. Sorry, they are kind of dirty. They look really gross. Like they're kind of like beat up, and you can see on the bottom that I literally wear these all the time during the summertime here. I wore these every single day. Like I would go to the pool every day. I wear these all around everywhere. It does not matter where I go. I would wear these all summer, and I love them. I've gotten probably more wear out of these this past year than I've gotten out of any other shoe. This is probably my most worn shoe altogether, and that's why they look kind of old. I also have this pair in tan, which I don't wear as often. I would definitely say the black is the one to go for me in particular, because I wear a lot of black, and these go perfectly with like all my swimsuits and everything, because most of my swimsuits are black. But yeah, I love these, and they're so comfortable once they just break in a little bit that I would buy these over and over again. I probably will buy another pair for summertime this next upcoming year, or this year. Yeah, I would buy some more for summertime this year because they're just perfect. Next up are my Tom Ford sunglasses. These are actually prescription sunglasses, and I love them. I saw someone wearing these. I can't remember who it was. I saw someone wearing these on Instagram though, and I had to track them down because I love the shape of them. I thought that they were just so cute. And I hope the ring light doesn't like come off of these too bad so that you can still see them. But yeah, I thought that these were so cute. I love them. These are my preferred driving glasses. These are my favorite pair of sunglasses right now. I change all the time. These are my favorite pair right now though, and these are something that I definitely don't regret buying because I love how unique they are and how different they are. I would say that I would buy another pair of Tom Ford sunglasses. I would even buy the same style again if I needed to, because I am super happy with them. The quality is amazing. I've purchased Dior sunglasses and the quality is just not really there. I like them a lot, so I kind of just dealt with it, and I wouldn't stop buying Dior sunglasses because the quality is not great, but also that's really sad. Don't be like me because that's a bad decision. But anyway, I love the Tom Ford ones. They're like nice and heavy plastic. Like you can really tell that they're actually like designer sunglasses, because some designer sunglasses, they just feel so flimsy. Like what am I supposed to do with these? And I don't get it. So these have been amazing to me. I would totally rebuy them. I'll put the name of the style to these in the description box because I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I will let you guys know. Okay, next up is probably predictable because I just took it down from the shelf, and also because I talk about this bag all the time, but it is my Birkin 35. I would buy this bag over and over and over again. I am absolutely in love with it. This is a bag that I think goes flawlessly, and the reason that I specifically say the 35 is because I do have the 30. I have it in red and I love it. But the 35 is just something that I feel like this is the size right here. I love the smaller bags, I really do. I like seeing them on other people, but for me, the 35 is actually still my favorite even after I have the 30. The 35 is still my favorite because you can just throw everything in there. It's just so big and like so mushy, and I love this bag. Like I don't worry about it too much. That's the perfect thing about it. I just feel like I can just throw this on and take it anywhere that I want to go. I feel like people are really sleeping on the 35 right now, and big bags are coming back in. Like We've gone through the small bag thing. Like, I'm ready to stay with the 35. I want a 40. Like, I love it. I'm here for all of it. I'm here for the giant bag. I want it. I love it. This is an item that I always want to have in my collection, and I actually want more of them. I just think it's the perfect bag, honestly. If you have something that you need for like travel, for work, for all of those things, anything except for like going out at nighttime and stuff like that, this works for me because I will take this everywhere. All right, the last item on my 10 list, which is actually really an item that I love a lot. Like I said, there's no particular order to these. They're just all things that I really love. But these ones, these gorgeous red bottom heels, these are the Christian Louboutin Galativi, I think. I don't know. I keep telling you guys, I'm not good at the pronunciation. I don't know. But anyway, these are the Galativis, and these are so beautiful. This is that shoe. Like, this is the like sexy date night shoe. I also have the rubber on the bottom of these so that I don't slip and fall. But I love these, and I can actually wear these for a full night out easily, even if I'm walking to the destination that I'm going to. If I have to walk like a half mile to get to the restaurant that I'm going to, which is pretty normal, then I can wear these without a problem. It's honestly fine. Like, I don't know how many pairs of Louboutins you can say that about specifically. Like, I don't know how many pairs of red bottoms you can say that you can walk like a couple miles throughout the whole night in without having to change, because these are that shoe. These don't pinch anywhere. They are perfect. These are probably my like most practical Louboutin purchase, I would say, because these are going to be something that I keep in my collection for a long time. I have them in pink too. If these ever were to get like worn out or damaged or anything like that, these are ones that without hesitation I would repurchase. All right, so those are my 10 designer items that I would repurchase. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this one. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram and see how I style my shoes and my clothes, my bags and stuff like that, I have my Instagram right here. It is swanxdawn, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.